My name is Rob Siefker. I am the Senior Director of the Customer Loyalty Team at Zappos. And tomorrow, May 2nd, is my 16-year anniversary here. I use the word vibrant to describe the company culture at Zappos. I think that's one way because it's just very alive. I think that you have so many different types of personalities and people from all sorts of different backgrounds, and people bring their own personality to the workplace, and it just makes it really alive. I've always said be passionate and determined. And I think part of that is because I felt like that was so important to the success of Zappos in the very, very beginning. If you weren't passionate and you weren't determined to make the company successful, the company wouldn't still exist. You know, you gotta fight so hard in those early years to establish yourself and build a customer base and start making some money and having some loyalty with customers and doing a great job with that it just requires a lot of hard work. What excites me is that there's so much variability in the work. And some of that is driven by the fact that we've been in e-commerce and that's changed and evolved and so much has gone on there. But it also speaks to the nature of Zappos trying to change and evolve the way we do things internally to support the brand and the long-term vision of the company that kind of just keeps you on your toes and gets you, to in a place where you're learning and growing and keeping moving things forward. Yes, we have 2 dogs. One is a teeny tiny 11-year-old Chihuahua named Molly. And then we have a 1-year-old golden doodle puppy, and her name is Mango. One of my favorite spots that I want to go back to, and I think about all the time, is I love Tokyo. It is just such an incredible city. A small amount would be for some gifts for friends or family. I would think about donating money to the charity organization that I work with in Guatemala. And I would probably save the vast majority of it for retirement. My first nickname at Zappos was Smilin' Rob. So people that knew me early on in my career, that was the nickname that people gave me, was Smilin' Rob, because I smile a lot. I'm probably old school. I'd be like Batman or Superman. I became a speaker for Zappos because I traveled to a couple conferences, and one of the conferences that I went to, my boss at the time, she gave a presentation at one of the events. And I thought, I want to do that someday. So I immediately told her. And it wasn't so much to to brag about it. I was young, I was excited about it. I wanted to tell people about it but I was like, this is so much more fun to do it this way than to work in a company that's not very fun. So I wanted people to change the way that they ran their businesses so that employees would benefit. Because I believe truly, and still do, that customers also benefit from that experience as well. It's okay to be nervous. I still get very nervous before I give a presentation, but not in a bad way. It's kind of like you want to do a good job, kind of like a sporting event kind of a thing. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe and enjoy it. The fact, if you get the opportunity to give a presentation for the work that you do individually or the work that you do for a company, that's a cool opportunity that not a lot of people are going to get. So enjoy it and have as much fun with it as you can. If people book me for a speaking engagement, they can expect that I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to share whatever I can. I'll give a presentation that hopefully inspires them and gives them food for thought, stuff that they can think about, and maybe it gives them some ideas for things they can implement. I'm an open book, a transparent guy, and happy to answer questions and be a resource. But I think it will be a fun, energetic, and enjoyable experience for everybody.